always say it's important that we write down what we're doing, both here and also away from here. Training sessions, games and other activities that you're involved in. Our boxer, Luther, yeah. Boxing again on Monday? Good, good. So we'll take time to fill that out. As well as that, I want you now looking at the different targets you set yourself for this month. Obviously, in terms of game-wise, pretty frustrating one because there hasn't been that many with obviously your AQEs and stuff. But we've got 2 games over the next 2 Sundays. This Sunday, obviously, Carrick in the league. And then the Sunday after, MIB FA Cup against Crusaders. Alright, so now, you maybe just seen the latest one that we put up. We reviewed, obviously, last week the time we spent with Marie going through Portugal. Yeah, and your projects. Look at this, huh? Dylan brought his project tonight. And I really like the style he's done here because this side here, this is all the focus on Braga and on Portugal. And he's also compared it then to like TW Braga with the famous things here. So just obviously for the benefits of the camera. You know, he put down Sporting Club de Braga, which is the official title, where they play in the Access Stadium. We talked about the national language, and also about even the national dish, a salted cod dish, eh? And I have to remember, Hugo will kill me because I forgot about that other dish I was telling you about earlier on. It's this plate's quite famous. It's like they call it our Ulster fry, and it's like a sandwich, but there's this rich, like orange sauce poured all over it. It's quite tasty, but you shouldn't have too many of them or else not good for your heart or stomach. Yeah, I had one, yeah. I maybe had 2 over the past couple of trips we've had over there. But, and you know, it's nice to put down the famous footballers and teams and stuff there, and also the kits. And I really like this because then he's compared it then to the Northern Ireland then as well. TW Braga, Northern Irish Football Club, where we play our home matches in Lisburn. The national language in Northern Ireland is English. Yeah, I speak that quite well. I do this bit in Portuguese. A national dish in Northern Ireland is the Ulster fry and the pasty. Very good. And I'm sure we recognise this guy. Yeah, and again, anybody that's watching this, because we've got people that watch this all over the world, yeah. And I wish we could just say his house is just literally across the road. It's about a minute walk, you know, from where we train. So I mean, it's amazing that we. It's nice that we train in exactly the same place as George lived and grew up. Famous footballers: George Best, Johnny Evans, Spike Ferguson. Wow, if Glenn Ferguson is watching this, well, he will be. Oh, he'll be chuffed to be on the same page as George Best, Johnny Evans, and Spike Ferguson in the same sentence for famous people from Northern Ireland. Did you see him that day he was down? He came to Dan Abraham's event. You must have just missed him. Glenn Ferguson.
Oh, is that the bomb?
So it's really nice. We've got a picture of Dylan here, and also love the touch there as well. Subway will be happy. I'm sure they'll give you a free Subway for that he's put our sponsors. Subway, Eat Fresh, yeah. Okay, and also he's got information here from. So, absolutely brilliant, really good job, and I enjoy reading the rest of that in there as well. So that is one great point, because that's what we talked about, the effort, and I love the little small touches, as we said about the Subway down there. Look, there's our little small touch at the top. Yeah, colours of the Portuguese flag. So, really, really nice, great job, Dylan. Very happy at that. Oh my goodness, what a pressure game. Portugal have to. What a player, what a player. If he doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, there is something seriously up. Yeah? No way. Ronaldo has to get it this year. So, okay, the Ballon d'Or. Now, what I want us to do then tonight is to say our player profiles. I want you to go and take close to see what the goals you've set yourself for this month. As we say, we've had the friendly game, and we've got Carrick and we've got Crusaders. So set down the goals, because, you know, it's 2 big games coming up, which is nice. And we want to just take a wee minute or 2 to do that. After that, you know, Thursdays have been great because we've obviously had Marie down doing a bit of the teaching and the practice papers, the AQE. Last week was a lot of fun learning about Portugal and Braga. We've also done a lot of the match analysis, alright? And I thought, rather maybe watch back on the analysis from the weekend's match. We've got the video, it's up there, we'll send you the link. We thought we'd review some of the nice stuff and we'll put together a couple of videos. You might have seen them before, but we'll watch them tonight because I'll just go over the good football we've played this season, the goals we've scored, and just be a nice vibe just to watch back on that, because it's really encouraging what we've done in such a short period of time of literally, 4 or 5 months we've been together. And we'll just remind ourselves of where we started from and where we are now, okay? So, 5 minutes, get your player development plans done. So all what that means was most of us were getting 1 session a week, maybe 2 sessions at your club. All of a sudden now, a lot of you now are getting up to 4 and 5 sessions a week. You've got your teacher, you've got your conditioning coach, you've got your pastoral care. Started from day 1, and it features maybe a lot of the games that we did in pre-season, and it just shows the nice football coming together, because it's still very early in the project. We're only we started middle of June, so it's still 5 months, and we've been ever so well. So this will just remind us where we started from, and then what we'll do is that we'll show then the next wee video that we did. It was actually done for Subway, but it's quite a nice wee video because it'll show you a different couple of features of again your nice play in the league season, and also from some of you at the summer camps as well with Subway. And then the last one was the PPW one we did. So I thought we'd just use tonight to go and have a wee bit of some of these videos. So sit back, breathe, relax, enjoy, keep your noise down. Oh, special.
Last night.
No chance.
One McDonald's the sponsor next year. We're loving it.
And Donald's daddy was very talented to help in this here video to get it sorted out, right, Donald? Yes, right, so. So you have to get the gold carpet with the music. Bang.
Oh, that's all. That's the other one, guys. I was up there in Memorial Hospital. Oh.
What, that first goal Donald scored? That was up at Drumgoon.
Where's mine? The post. Where's mine? Where's my header? Where's mine? Against Wilma. My one's next. After Sunday and then. This is mine. This is the best. Let's go for that. And Josh. Josh, you speak the truth. Too long enough. I only too long. Yeah, I created it. No, Dean created it. I took the corner. I took the corner. I took it back.
Sunday, please, Dylan. Yeah. Galloway Boom.
Use the bike one. Is it realised?
No. You're sure there again?
No, I tried to play with the boys tomorrow. And the boys are in German boys. I ran high school. I can't just be not trying this up. Can you turn it off?
Turn off later?
No. It's music. We haven't done music. It's alright.
Right, confidence, freedom, and creativity, boys.
Oh, this is my phone.
Fucking new back in this week, they're all just like coming out with different kits, so we're putting in the Yes, she's here on the pitch, yeah. We put up the pug nets that we did there last week. When we've got room, we'll always put up the pug nets so that the 3 people who don't start always have the option to go down and play at that. Hopefully there'll be more teams that will buy into this philosophy, this idea that we'll send their subs around so you've got a wee 3v3 game going. The nonsense that sometimes managers say, like, oh, I don't want to play, I'm getting tired. Could you play half an hour each way? Of course you can. So it makes no difference if you stand and watch a game for half an hour, or whether you go down and play a 3v3 game for half an hour. Well, you're not going to play solid for half hour, you play like these splits, and you get the full hour at the end of it, so it's positive. It was a nice idea of just giving you ownership of the game. You know, you did well, because when we went 1-0 up, the 3 people decided to do the 3v3 at the start, all picked a player, everybody came off, and you all set yourself up again as well. So, I mean, I think quite positive, it was great. The only negative that I could see from it was we had an issue just possibly maybe positioning, but it was a different partnership at the back, you know, than what we're used to. And I think the only difference was maybe just dropping 5 yards, Blake, and a couple of those so it doesn't go over your head, that you're able to read it and just win it. But that's simply corrected. It's a case of you drop 5 yards, but also as well, that if you're attacking the ball, Dylan drops off and the fullbacks tuck in as well. And we know that, you know, and that was probably the only frustrating thing from Saturday, was that we maybe gave away 3 easy ones, you know. We had to work for our goals, and we created some nice play, but we gave away a couple of free ones. But the result wasn't important overly, it's only a friendly. But we'll probably revert back to just the usual idea that 3 will start on the bench, 3 will go at half time, 3 will come up at half time, but that's the way that we'll run. But when space allows, we'll put up those 3 boys and down there, we game there. You know, the game we did on Tuesday, the Valencia game, when we put out, I thought was quite interesting was when we did the first game, the first part of it, it was quite poor. And then when we put in the boxes, the 5 boxes, you had to play in the 2 boxes, you remember? Yeah. I just thought the quality of play just all of a sudden just stepped up. I don't know whether because visually, you seen then the 5 areas that was encouraging what? Width. Penetration, depth, and then the middle box is what we called the playmaker. So I don't know whether because visually you seen that, all of a sudden just went dong, and you then started thinking about your movement on and off the ball. But the session went from here to here, standard wise. And tonight we're going to do not exactly the same, but it's going to have a similar basis on it, because on Twitter we got speaking about it last night with a couple of coaches, and Dan is probably going to tune in to watch this one. Especially Mr. Dan Wright. And we're going to show this session tonight's influenced by a very good friend of mine, very excellent Dutch coach. Not Dutch. Bert Jan, VJ. So we'll put together this, and it's something a lot of you have done before, but it's quite nice because it's going to be quick, it's going to be speed, it's going to be dribble the ball, technical work, and it's also going to be about focus on spatial awareness, and we'll build that up then into a wee bit of 1v1. Things like that, and up in the game then, right? So, what we get our stuff together. We don't go past the halfway line, so it's a tight 10 by 10 area. And what I want here is nice close control, nice dribbling the ball, always head up, weaving in and out your teammates. Right? Once I clap my hands, I want you to accelerate outside this middle box. And I want you to go with the ball to go to one of the outside boxes. You see the 4 on the outside? Yellow box, blue box, white box and red box. It's all about spatial awareness, and it's all about how quickly we can accelerate away. We've got 12 here tonight. How many should go into each outside box?
3.
3, well done. Alright, so it should be 3 in every box. When you accelerate out that outside box, you dribble in that outside box. Once you hear me blow the whistle or clap my hands, that's where we come back into the middle. Okay? got a wee bit of competitiveness tonight. It's all about individual play here tonight, so if you go into a box and there's 3 in the box, everybody gets a point. If there's 4 in the box, busted. You know, everybody gets 0. If anybody's taking too long to get in the box, 0. If anybody goes into the box on their own, or only 2 people in the box, we'll give you 3 points because there's less in it. You can understand? After we do it a few times, we'll add wee mini games inside each box, and then after about 5 minutes or so, Dale will break off. You'll be doing a lot of work with Thomas tonight up the top net. Okay? Any questions?
No.
Up we get them. See plenty of touches. Weaving in and out. So remember, you don't go past this halfway line. Really tight box, yeah? Really important. We're taking plenty of touches left, right. Same little tricks, little skills. Making sure we get the head up as well. And let's go. Let's go. Speed, 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 speed. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes!
Oh. Yeah, that's very fun, eh? So, up. Keep drumming about in your own box. Let's get the ball down. Dribble. Okay, back in the middle. Speed, 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 speed. Only for the first 2-3 minutes now. It's alright to have 4 in one box because Dale's still with us before he breaks off. Okay, keep the ball on the ground. Come on, Blake. Weaving in and out. Let me see the tricks and the turns in here. You're just done with Tommy in the warm-up, yeah? Always should be able to do it in confined space. Come on, Finn. Stay inside the box. Come on. Speed, 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 speed. Come on. Who's got the quickest feet? Keep the ball on the ground, Cameron. Weaving in and out, weaving in and out. Come on. Up the speed. Come on. Let's up the intensity. Who's got the quickest feet? Let's go. Let's go. Speed, 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 speed. Hey, run on. Keep dribbling. Keep dribbling. You still have 3 points. Steal and loser. 1 point. All right, keep going. Keep dribbling inside that grid. Keep the intensity up inside your own grid. Keep playing. Let's go. Alright, we're going to get 5 bonus points for King of the Ring. Whoever has the ball at the end inside their own grid gets the 5 points.
Let's just start rough.
Right, come on. Josh, you're walking. That's the way. The ball goes outside the grid. Do some keeping up. Right, come on. Last couple of seconds. Come on, attack it. Right, 30 seconds. Oh, you get the ball. Well done, ball. 10 seconds. That's not wrong.
Yes, 5 points!
Well done, 4, 3, 2, well done, 10. Everybody back in the orange grid. Back in the orange grid. Who's lost then? 5, 4, 3. Just listen as you're weaving in and out. Don't stop. Keep dribbling. This time it's every man for themselves when you get on the outside box. So simply what it'll be, still King of the Ring to start off with, but if your ball's kicked out, you still stay in the game. The very last ball that's left, you're trying to keep in. And obviously, whoever has that ball at the end, when I call you to come back in, they're the ones who get the 5 points. Yep. Right, let's go. Let's go. Speed, 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 speed. Good, good, good. Blake and Luther, they don't get any points. Everybody else gets a point each. We'll get 3 points to go on, Dylan. Right, okay, let's go. King of the Ring. The one ball at the end is the one that you keep in. Right, that's the way, Malsey. So it's only 10's ball you're playing with now. So it's It's every man for themselves. You're not trying to pick it out. When's the last one? There you go, right there. You don't get no more, pick it out. Right? There you go, right? We'll play with Blake. We'll play with Blake. Let's go. Right? Go and get it. You pick it out the person here gets the ball and dribbles in. Right? 30 seconds.
I get it. I was a innocent student.
You picked it right. Alright, last 5 seconds. Right, come on, who's trying to keep it?
That's fine. That's fine.
Also back in, so that was funny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, Joshua. Joshua gets a 5. He had it. He got it for you. Okay, Theo, you go over to Tommy. Okay, so just to mix it up, again, this is where I watch and see the players of discipline. So the players of discipline are the ones that are standing with their right foot in the ball. Discipline, good. Right, now, what we want to change it, so where we've had the spatial awareness, where you're attacking each outside one, right? It's all about looking to see the spaces. When you get there, we've had the mini games in as well. Yeah? Where it's been king of the ring and every man for themselves. What we're going to change it to now, because Dale's up now, working with Tommy. So it means there's going to be 3 in each grid. I'm going to change it again. The red grid is out of action. So you can either go to blue, the yellow, or the white. So that means there's 4 players in each one. This time, when you all get out outside the grid, you leave 3 footballs at the side, and you play off 1. And the game I want you to play now is 3v1, keep ball. Yeah, you understand?
Last person in is the person.
Yeah, last person in the grid is the person that's the defender. And the competition is to see how many passes you can keep it away from the defender. If Josh starts off as the defender, but he wins it off Tim, obviously then Tim's the new defender in the middle. Any questions?
No, we have to get a ball.
Everybody needs a ball to start off with, yeah? Right? So, start jumping inside the orange grid. Again, plenty of touches, It's all nice and high tempo tonight. Nice and short and sharp, because it's a cold night. I want to keep these moving. Plenty of touches. Come on, don't be clumsy on the touches. Let me see the skills. Left, right. Have them be juked. Get the head up. Check the shoulder. Plenty of touches. And go. Accelerate. Good. Well done. Okay. There we go. Leave the squirt footballs at the side. Get one ball moving. Well done, bottom group. They're first to go. Well done, this group. 3v1. Right, Mr. Renz, let's get that ball moving, PK. Oh, PK, come on.
Girls.
As soon as you pass that ball, I want to see you take over a different position. Right? Blake, think about your positioning. Blake, you haven't moved once. Cameron moved in your position, you haven't changed your position.
It's not me. Yes.
Now, we're going to step it up into 1v1. You've got your little grid. You've got your 2 little gates on the outside. Right? The defenders, they start at the top, they should all have a ball each. Right? Paul obviously is the attacker, he doesn't need a ball. Always before Paul receives the ball from Donald, what should he do? Should check. Yeah? Just to get used to moving off that cone. And then I want to see Donald zip the ball in, nice and accurate on the ball. Good first touch. Go into the middle, do a trick, and now you're trying to dribble out through any of the gates. Right? If Donald wins it, he can go in the gate as well. Yeah, good. Okay, you understand? So, if the defender forces you out or makes you make an error, the defender gets a point. If the striker scores by going through one of the gates, Owen, he gets 2 points. If the defender wins the ball, like Donald did, and then comes through the gate himself, he gets 3. You understand? Okay? Happy enough? Dylan, you know what we're doing? We can put you in this number, we can get 20 more work there to work with the
Open up the thing.
And 1 point. Alright, so let's make sure it's good first touch.
Yes! You get that. Yeah.
Good ball. Oh, look there, go on! Yeah, close. Good. Well done. Alright, keep moving. Keep the intensity up, yeah. Change direction. Can we change direction? Oh, he's done it! Wikipedia?
Wikipedia.
Well, that just sounds ridiculous. Like, you know.